YouTube, what's going on? My name is Austin Hustles. Today, we're going to talk about my results after reselling books on Amazon FBA for 1 month. A lot of people say I move my hands around a lot when I talk, so you know what? We're doing this the whole video. So I signed up for an Amazon account on January 24th, 2020. And right now it is February 24th, 2020. So let's go ahead and check out what we were able to accomplish in that month. So right here we have a screenshot of our sales in pretty much the last 30 days, it looks like. And we can see here that it says under product sales, $942 US. That's like the gross amount that I made. So when all the books I've sold, it's equal out to that amount. That's not how much I'm getting paid, but it's how much like all the books were worth when sold. The $47.62 at the top left there, that is how much gross money we made today, or so far today. So $47 worth of books have sold today. That's not how much money I'm going to be making off of that, but that's how much money the books were worth, and it was 3 of those books. If you want to know how much money we're making, we can see the screenshot right here. You see the top has changed a bit. It says $199 current balance, and right next to that it says March 4th, 2020. That's when that money is going to come into my account. But keep in mind, it's going to be a lot more than that, because if we check my orders here, I still have a lot that are pending. I think like 15 to be exact. So basically when it's pending, the money doesn't show that's going to go into your account yet. If you watched my last video, which was 1 week of selling on Amazon FBA, pretty much what I messed up in that video is I didn't account for the pending orders. But the money that I was supposed to make in that video was actually supposed to be a lot higher. So if you rewatch that video, just think it'd be like an extra 20 bucks or so. In this current batch of pending orders, I have a lot of books that are over like 25 bucks. So it's gonna be a lot more than $20 in this one. Probably like 30 to 50, I don't know the exact amount, but that means our payout in March, if nothing else was to sell at this moment, our payout on March 4th would be like $250. And the good thing is that $199 that is the current balance, that's after all of Amazon's fees. Like that's after the seller fee, that's the monthly charge of $40. It's already accounted into that. It's after the refund fees, the Amazon fees, just any fee you can think of, it's already out of that picture. So basically the only thing we have to subtract from this payout is the amount of money we spent on goods. And actually a few days back on the 20th, which was like 4 days ago, we got the payout for the first like 2 weeks of our Amazon business. It was a payout of $40, and that was after all the fees and stuff. So we're going to try to do some math right now. We're going to add the speculative $250 that we should be making on the March 4th payment, and then we add the $40 to that, and we get $290, and then we're going to go ahead and find out what percentage that is out of like the 900 something dollars that I've sold. So we divide the 290 by 942, and on average, the total gross amount of money that I'm making on Amazon, I get 30% of that. And then from there, we have to deduct, the cost of business, the cost of gas, sourcing books. So in reality, it'd be probably around like 22 to 25% I'm actually profiting. Because these are safe estimates as well, knock on wood, I'm probably going to sell a lot more books between February 24th and March 4th, which is my next payout. So obviously I could be making a lot more money than just the 290 that I know I'm counting right now. But it's truly a hustle. Like, it's not a passive income business. I go like probably 2 or 3 times a week sourcing for books. I'm going into bulk buying like shortly here. I've gotten a lot quicker and more efficient at listing my books and sending them off to UPS so that they can send to the FBA warehouse. Basically, my whole goal for this business is not to create passive income. It's to kind of replace my normal job. I have a lot more fun sourcing books, getting them listed, sending them out to Amazon, and checking my phone for those Amazon sales every single day than I do, bussing a table a few times a week. I love the freedom of my time. I love to be able to do work whenever I want to do it. But that being said, let's break right into our cost and expenses of our whole Amazon business to this very date, which is February 24th, 2020. But pretty much here on my phone is the Google Sheet of my income and expenses for this Amazon business. We can see the expenses are trifling the income. We'll zoom into the expenses here. I added all these up. It's $567 I've spent in all this Amazon business. You can see just the starting expenses, scanner, subscription, sourcing books, stuff like that, Amazon subscription, Just some more sourcing here. This is a big chunk, $190 I spent on a 6-month subscription, so I didn't have to keep paying monthly, and it saves me a few bucks. So that was a big part of the 500 something dollars. And yeah, I was also spending a lot on books when I could have been going to the sales instead. So that's why this number is also pretty high. But then we come to our income. We can see we got a refund for a 1-month trial of Scoutly, so that's for 35 bucks. And then we got the Amazon Payout a few days ago, which was 43 bucks. And then our next one should be around like 200 to 300 bucks, depending on how much more I sell this month. But if we subtract the income from the expenses right now, not including my next payment, I'm going to be $490 negative. But again, a lot of the costs that I have in my expenses, they're like a one-time purchase, or I won't be purchasing it again for a long time. Like the scanner, I'm not gonna purchase this again. That's $40. Like I'm gonna be spending a lot less money on books, especially since I'm going into bulk. Let's see, the subscription I already paid $190 for, so I won't have to pay that much every single month. So the expenses will kind of slow down a bit, I'd say, and then the income should start catching up. The goal is to have my income, go higher than my expenses. I'm going into bulk selling soon, and the math I did for it, it's going to be like $720 to $750 I'm going to spend each month. That's like a safe estimate or a safe budget. So I'm going to be spending that much each month, but I'm going to be getting like around like 3,000 to 4,000 pounds of books, and it's going to be like pennies on the dollar that I'm paying for them. So it's going to be a lot more profitable for me. And I'm hoping that I can go through with that, and the money I'll get from that is going to surpass my expenses. It looks like it's going to work out with all the math I'm doing, but you never figure out until you put both feet in and just try it out. But I did the math for everything, and I have enough money saved up to be able to run this book operation without getting any profit for pretty much a year. I can do it for 12 months, costs $750 a month. I have enough money saved up, and that's not including the money I'll be getting back from the Amazon business, or like the money I just make with my other businesses or just my job. And if you guys are wondering what the numbers would look like if I do include the nearest payout, like around $250, I'd be at $240 negative. But then from there, let's say I didn't buy the 6-month Scoutly subscription, we'll subtract $160 and we're only $80 negative. That's literally the price of a scanner and an Amazon subscription. I'm not going to be buying the scanner ever again. The Amazon subscription I will be buying again monthly. That $80 would be easy to make back. But again, I'm in this for the long game. That's why I spent my money on these kind of longer term subscriptions. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, that's pretty much what my first month of reselling books on Amazon FBA looks like. A tip I have for any beginners is don't undercut the price by so much. Like, I remember when I was a beginner, I cut the price by like $3. They sold instantly, but I lost out on a lot of money. These books would have sold regardless of whether I cut the price or not. Yeah, I was just losing dollars. If you're gonna cut the price, you shouldn't. You should probably match the lowest price, but if you're going to cut the price, just cut it by a cent. And if the other person cuts it by a cent, don't get into a bidding war, because it's just a race to the bottom. Match the lowest price, because your book will sell if you scouted it correctly and you have the right triggers on. Your book will sell. It just takes time. Be patient and get your spot in line. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy this type of content. If you do, please go ahead and subscribe right down here to let them meet. I've got some of my older videos. Please go ahead and check them out. This has been Austin Hustles. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'm out later.